So if you've been following me all the way from the Sheraton 4 Points Hotel and then into Fun Spots USA and back down onto International Drive, from International Drive onto Universal Studios, and here we are just walking on the conveyor belt that then takes us into Universal Studios CityWalk, and this will take us round the outside of Universal Studios and the other park, which is Islands of Adventure. So you're going to have a quick look here now over there we go, the road, that's a road that passes underneath here. So anybody that comes along here, this is going to be a familiar road to them, all those wonderful palm trees and everything.
The moving walkway exit is approaching. Please watch your step.
And we carry on, and yeah, there's a couple of these walkways, yeah, the moving walkway as they call it. So right ahead, yes, you've got the whole of Universal Studios CityWalk. It's also wonderful at night as well. It's very colourful at night. It's very similar to Disney Springs. Out of the two, I think I just favour this one a little bit more than Disney Springs out of the two of them. Disney Springs is good, and I think it's bigger. I don't know. I think it is. There's an awful lot to see here, and as I say, at night time it's just wonderful.
The moving walkway exit is approaching. Please watch your step.
So here we are inside CityWalk now. Right ahead is, if we carry on this way, we will come into Islands of Adventure. We're going to go the other way around. We're going to go anti-clockwise. I remember the first time that I came here, this was just all starting to be built really. So it was just basically a direct walk right the way along into Universal Studios itself really. They were starting to build all this. And they hadn't built Islands of Adventure at the time. They were in the process of starting to build it.
Introducing the thrilling new Esta Form.
Now we go down the steps down here. We're going to come to an area, I believe this was the one that they had on the television programme with Ant and Dec. Well, I can't remember what they called their programme, so I don't tend to watch it, but I'm aware of it, and I think I might have actually watched that particular one, and a lot of people would have obviously watched it. And I think this is where they had run their show from. They've done it from Disney World before, the Magic Kingdom and Epcot and places like that. But the one particular year, I don't know, I haven't done my homework actually as such, but it was a few years ago now, but they certainly were filming from here, this area here. There's a nice big stage area. So there we go, right here. We're going to carry on now down here. It's a beautiful little lake over here. You've got all the Hard Rock Cafe and everything all over the back there, and a few other places. We're going to carry on now, and I just had to have a bit of a break because the batteries were starting to run out. I had a set of batteries, and somebody very kindly actually opened up one of these little toy things. So we can't sell you any batteries. Hey, look at this! This lady opened up one of these toys and wanted to replace the batteries, and they had those, those cheap batteries that last you about an hour or two. And that's what I'm using right at this point in time. It says it's a full charge. By the end of this, it will probably be no charge at all, but it's better than nothing. So that's the globe. They're the famous Universal Studios globe. They've also got one in the Hollywood Studios as well. And that's more of a silvery, slightly smaller than this one, but different, but just as nice. We go over the bridge here. And these boats that you see coming to and fro in from the hotels, there's one of them is Hotel Portofino, and there's a few others there. So I've not actually been to them or seen them. I don't know if I can just walk in and see them. I really don't know.
An old dude.
I did.
Yes. Bye. Yes.
The famous Universal Studios globe. Here it is. A lot of people come here to have their photograph taken in front of it, and have this sort of like steam underneath it, which is at sometimes, which kind of gives it a nice effect. And that will take you to the resort hotel or hotels through there. I'm not going to go there today. It would be quite nice to have a wander along there if they would let me do that. I don't know. We're going through one of the smaller arches that takes you into Universal Studios itself. Here we go. We've got all the reception down here. On the left hand side you've got people queuing up, still coming into the park. So I'm just going to have a wander around, just show you through the gate, one of the closed gates there, but we're just going to poke the camera through the gate so you can have a quick look round inside. Here we are, that's exactly all we can really do. I just have a quick look round inside. This is as far as I can get without actually having to pay to come inside. The atmosphere is, I mean, even though I'm not inside here, I am inside. I'm inside the whole of Universal CityWalk, and the atmosphere is just wonderful. People seem to be very, very happy one way or another. There's a lot of things happening here. There are restaurants, there are bars, there are shops. So you can actually call it a nice free theme park, couldn't you, really, in a lot of ways. Lots of music and things going on. At night time there's a lot of entertainment happening. And we have the to the left we have the lake here, which looks absolutely wonderful, especially on a day like today as well. Blue skies, yeah, most of the time we do tend to have blue skies here. On odd occasions it can be overcast, and that it's still a nice place to be. It's still a lovely place to be, but it's like everywhere. It removes the magic, doesn't it, really, or some of the magic, but still it retains quite a lot. Sometimes we're used to hazy skies out here, especially in the morning, and then it clears up as the day goes on. Depends what time of year you come. Hard Rock Cafe. There's a plane over there as well. More boats on the water there. Heading towards the Islands of Adventure area. There's on the right hand side there's a building there, reminds me of the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. You see it there with the long chimneys and everything. I don't know why, it just reminds me of the factory for Willy Wonka inside. That'd be a great attraction, wouldn't it? Go in there and have a boat ride around the an attraction like that. Or am I talking stupid? We're now coming into the area of the Islands of Adventure. I remember when this was opened in, I think it was 2000, it might have been 2000. I remember coming here in 2000 and, I've got to think about this now. Was it late 1999 that it was open? I've got to think about this. Or was it? I think it was. It was late 1999 I came in here. That's right. The lighthouse there, the unusual stone lighthouse. It's lovely, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Have a little look over this wall here, and this looks lovely. Look at that. The river continues up there. Take people to other hotels along here, I guess. This is so this is the biggest competitor to Disney. It wasn't quite so big when it started, but they've bought enough land, and you can see now you can certainly get lost in the place, and it's quite a vast space. And they're going to be opening up a brand new theme park, but it's going to be off of International Drive. That's back where we came, right the way back, where we came, right the way down off of International Drive. Just come around. This is the top end here. This is the top end of the cinema complex here.
Not a long time ago when I first got my iPad, I did that for my
Said 1,000 people, whatever it was, said 1,000.
Well, that leads me now to say thank you very much for joining me here in the Universal Studios CityWalk. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do watch out for any more uploads that I will have for you. And I will be seeing you all very, very soon with lots more from Florida and other places as well on YouTube. Cheers. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye. Cheers.